Hello class, this is Mr. Gibson again, and I'm going over the syllabus video here. So again, you will go to JetNet and you will scroll down here to where it says course syllabus, and you will click the link here to get your course syllabus. So I'm going to pull up the course syllabus here. And this is the online syllabus, but I am going to interchange between the online syllabus and the face-to-face syllabus as far as anything that's really, majorly different. But aside from that, 99% of both of the syllabus are the same. Okay, now, first thing, we come here, the number of credits is 4 credits. The days that the class meets is Tuesdays and Thursdays for online, and it's Monday, Wednesday for face-to-face. So the dates here for well, let me go on and pull that up. For the face-to-face, the days here, actually it should have been 110 to 427. So let me change that here. Okay, so it'll be January 10th to April 27th. This is the face-to-face, the Monday, Wednesday, and then the Tuesday, Thursday, it'll be 111 to April the 28th. Okay, our meeting times here for the online is 11 to 12:50 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursday. For the face-to-face is 1 to 3 p.m. on Monday, Wednesday. Our location for the online course will be Big Blue Button. Our location for the face-to-face, as stated here, will be McDivitt, James McDivitt, room 247. Okay, now we go here as far as I'm your instructor, Mr. Gibson, my contact phone number. We have my cell phone number and my office number. And if you're going to call me, possibly the best way to contact me if you're going to call would be for the cell phone because I'm not often in my office. So it'd be actually better if you called my cell phone. Okay, my contact email is listed here. And then I also have the email procedure here. It says in order to get a speedy response from me when you email me within 48 hours, Monday through Friday, you must include the following in the subject area of your email. A1. Now, this is for the online class. If you're in my online class, you must put capital A and 1 in your subject area. If you do not include A1 in the subject area, my response to your email will be delayed and you will be responsible if any deadlines pass. Here's a video to show you how to email. Now this is for the online. You do have the video here where you can watch it if you don't understand what this is saying. It will tell you step by step how to email me. Now, for the face-to-face, it's basically the same except for the face-to-face, instead of putting A1, you will put 01. You will put 01 in the subject, and it also has its own video for you. So you will know how to properly email me. All right, now the class code. Both of you all have a different class code. The class code is used in order to access Alex, which we will get to in a minute. So when you're going to access Alex, you would type in this class code. You only have to do that one time. Once you type in the class code and get into Alex, you do not need the class code anymore. Okay, now the office hours. My office hours in person, they're in James McDivitt 245, and it's 11 to 1 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays. Then you can also come to my synchronized class sessions from 11 to 1 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I also have online office hours from 1 to 3 p.m. on Tuesdays. Now, if you decide to come to my synchronized class sessions, then you would need to let me know, and I will send you an email with the link to get into the Big Blue Button session. Now, those of you that are in my Tuesday, Thursday class, basically, like I said with the introduction video, when you come to class, that is the synchronized class session. But those of you that are in the face-to-face, I will need to send you a link so you will be able to come to the Big Blue Button sessions. And then my online office hours, I will have those available as well. Okay, now, course description, you can read that at your leisure. Course goals, course objectives as well. And then the textbook, our textbook, we will have it in a digital format. And you also will have the notebook where you will write your notes. That will be sent to you via the bookstore. And then you can learn the new textbook program at JC to find out how you will receive your notebook. The required technology, everyone needs some form of a computer in order to be able to do this work. And then you also need a webcam for the respondents, or if I'm going to proctor the exam myself. Okay, now I already talked about respondents. You can read that at your leisure. But here, it says students must notify the instructor at least 4 days before the assignment is due if respondents does not work. Students are responsible to let the instructor know what days and times they can meet online, Big Blue Button, and do the assignment without using respondents. Failure to adhere to this will result in a grade of 0 on the assignment. Now note, rescheduled dates and times cannot exceed the due date for the assignment, and the rescheduled days and times must be between Monday through Thursday, beginning at 11 a.m. and ending at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those are the restrictions. So I'm just letting you know up front what the restrictions are. Now, the grading procedure, basically, this is telling you that you need a 2.0 in order to pass the course. And a 2.0, the lowest grade you could get in the class is a 70% to be considered passing the course. Now, it also has a breakdown of all of the grades for class participation, the online ALEX, which is the homework that I discussed earlier. Then you have the projects, and then you also have the midterm. And these are all of their percentages. Now, the failure, academic honesty policy, plagiarism, and cheating, you can read all of that at your leisure. Accessibility, this is for those students that may need some form of accommodations. You could go to the Center for Student Success, and then it's also noted with all the different resources that we have here available at the college. And then for you to get help for the class, you have my office hours, the Center for Student Success. Alex also has videos that you can watch, and then also each other. And then we also have the accommodations with students with disabilities, and that is also notated here as well. Okay, the student responsibilities, and this is as far as your assignments. You got the Alex Pie, the participation, worksheets, projects, and midterm and final exams. Now, the attendance policy, you can read that at your leisure, but no, attendance is submitted every Thursday and is determined by attending and participating in the synchronized session and or completion of the weekly lesson checks. We went over what the lesson checks were on the introduction video, and I will go over them again in class. Matter of fact, I think I could pull that up right now. Just go here to week 1. The lesson checks I'm referring to are these, and these are every week. And those will determine whether or not you're marked present or not for the class. And they are due every Wednesday. Okay, now this caveat, of course, I know that you all have heard the Omicron is ramping up and everything like that. So it's possible that we may have to change the format and timing of the class, which basically means that we may have to go on to an online format instead of the face-to-face. Now, I would say this, Typically, the online course would not be affected by the changes unless something really unforeseen happens, but it will be mainly the face-to-face. If the virus gets too out of control, we may have to meet online instead of face-to-face. Um, and also, if I need to go over this as well. As far as the class is concerned, the face-to-face class. If it so happens that we are not able to meet because for some reason our class is not scheduled to meet face-to-face because we had a COVID situation and we all have to quarantine or something like that, there will be a big blue button link on JetNet for you to meet online. And just to show you real quick, under the worksheet tab, you will have what is called online class for big blue button. You would click on that button, and that button will take you to the class that we're going to meet online if face to face is canceled for some reason because we're quarantining or something like that, not with the college being canceled. But if we have to transfer online, you would just click on this button, jump on big blue button during our regular class time, and we would meet online. Okay, now our calendar. Now, our calendar is basically the same for each class. So the only difference is when we get down here to the final exam. On the final exam day, the face-to-face class will have your final exam on April 25th. Monday, April 25th would be your final exam for our face-to-face class. For the online class, Tuesday, April 26th will be your final exam. Tuesday, April 26th will be your final exam for the online class. But everything else here is notated, listed, and this is what is expected of everyone. Now, if you have, oh yeah, and also the important dates. Okay, for Monday, um, January 17th, the face-to-face class, we would not meet because it's the King holiday. And then the mid-semester break, or what we would call spring break, will be from March 7th to the 13th, so there'll be no classes that week. And then the end of the spring semester is actually April 30th, but again, face-to-face, your final is the 25th. Online, your final will be April 26th. And if you have any questions about the syllabus, please let me know. Have a wonderful day.